game. We came off a defeat against Sundowns that didn't feel too good because we thought we were worth a little bit more. Our training at the moment is very much about trying to extend these periods of very good play and try and extend that and be more consistent and certainly take away these unforced errors that are costing us silly goals. So that and finish the chances that we are creating. We are creating many chances in every game we play virtually. So we've got to close the door at one side and make sure that we take advantage at the other. So we've been working quite hard on that. We had a lot of good play against Sundowns. I think we've got to take that and we've got to make sure we can repeat it, so it doesn't just become a one-off. It becomes a form of a strategy that you can repeat. So I think when you watch the Champions League games last night, you see the consistency and the intensity of the teams is not 60%, it's 99.9% for the whole game, and we need to adopt that attitude. Jabalou was obviously going to have to make himself known to me to him, do some work together and see how quickly we can get in. We've had it's been a very difficult. We had virtually no pre-season, so we had one practice game, and so therefore he's had very little chance to make a lasting impression. And I'm sure that Jabalou will appreciate that when he gets his chance, that he'll go in knowing what to do and being able to give a performance instead of being thrown into a back line that he's not familiar with and he's not had any practice with, apart from a few training sessions. I think we've started the season with some very good performances. We've just ran the champions of the country very, very close and dominated the game for long periods. So given that, I think it's more concentrate on making our performances better rather than be wondering what we're going to get from our opponents. We're going to do our due diligence on them, and we're going to make sure that we pay them full respect, because it is basically Celtics driven, isn't it? You know, it'll be take what we've done well, do it even better, and hope for that will lead to us getting the points. In terms of the striking department, I don't think you start to panic when you've created a lot of chances in 2 games and you've not converted them. If you're creating chances, that's the first thing. The second thing is having the composure to finish them. Now, I think our striking department is quite well furnished at the moment. We've got Leo Castro also, we've got Lebo coming back. Machini's been doing really, really well the last 2 weeks. He went through a little period of being a bit flat, not playing with the right intensity, not playing with the right desire. And then, even if you are a talented lad, that doesn't get you a place in the team. Now he's really starting to fire, and he's putting pressure on the players that at the moment are ahead of him. I'm really pleased with the way Machini's working. I think Samir is absolutely not a crisis, but he's a striker who lives and has lived for the whole of his career with goals as the gold standard. And even if he's playing well for the team at the moment, and even if he's getting into goal-scoring positions himself at the moment, he's not tucking them away. And that displeases him immensely and causes him frustration. And therefore, I've spoken to him individually. I've tried to reassure him that as long as he's working hard and as long as he's opening for other people and he's doing a good job in that respect, then he's still doing a job for the team. At the moment, I just think that one goal will solve the whole thing. And if he wasn't getting into these goal-scoring positions, then I would be closer to probably resting him, because then he needs to take a step back and regroup and go again. But at the moment, with him getting into so many good positions and for me doing a good job for the team, I think then we should have that little bit of patience. Yeah, we've got Zuma out still. I think he's just started running. and so he's increasing his running. We got Leo Castro, who's still recovering from his operation. He had quite a bad one. Lebo Manyama's on his way back, so he's selectable, but you can't call him 100% yet. You know, we're integrating him. At the moment, we've got a couple of bad ones, but apart from that, we're not too bad.